to come to Sedona, because Sedona in and itself is magical. And we had some wonderful people in the class, which helped also raise the vibration. And we were blessed to do it together, which was wonderful. And it did feel like it was going up quite a bit, different than level 1 and 2. 1 and 2 felt like we were in kindergarten, and of course this felt like it was expanding us tremendously. It felt like we were all of a sudden in college. And you taught it in such a loving way, and you brought all of your expanding energies in with it, which was beautiful. It wasn't just the Universal White Tongue Healing that you brought in. You also brought in like Board of Angels and a lot of different things that helped with the vibration. But we feel like we're different people. We're definitely different people. Wouldn't you agree, Jordan?
Yes. Yeah, I definitely think that we are more kind and open to other people, trying to help them. You know, I deal with people every day, and they come in and they're confused. They don't know how to deal with this, and I try to be just as kind as I can to them, and that's because of this course that I took
With Sally, yeah.
with you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
wonderful.
Yeah, that was wonderful.
It's important to us to help the everyday person that's struggling. That's, you know, we don't broadcast what we do. We just say it's like Reiki on crack is how we say it. But we don't even usually need to tell people. We just turn it on
Yeah.
And if we see people struggling, we just send them energy. And you know, we know it's hard to be a human on Earth today. So, but no, it was an incredible experience for us, and it's just changed us tremendously. And you're a great teacher, very gentle, very kind, and we never felt like we weren't getting it. We both feel this on different levels. We don't always see things, but we definitely feel it. And you really inspired us that we weren't doing anything wrong, that we needed to continue to expand it through our own personal journey. And that was very helpful, because it's scary. It's a whole different world, you know?
Yeah, it is.
It's a difficult world we're in, and you took it right at the beginning of this whole coronavirus before we were quarantined and everything. But now it's given you some whole new things to work with as far as helping people and helping the earth. Would you agree with that?
Yes, and it was a really good time to do it.
Because
just before that.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, we think there's no mistakes.
No mistakes at all.
And
so you took level 3, which has some very advanced techniques in it. You know, we study the aura, which I think you're probably able to see a little bit better now.
Yes.
On different people, which is really helpful. But all sorts of balancing and advanced techniques. And then we went into level 4. You were very unique because you took both of them with very little, few days in between. And but level 4, I love to teach because it's really it's just pure love. So what did you experience with level 4? It was different than level 3.
I think it was a great way to do it, to go right from level 3 to level 4 immediately, because you still had everything right here from level 3. So when you went to level 4, it was all right there. And it was like another day in school for learning this stuff, you know? It was awesome.
But I also feel like that being able to see off planet, it helped me now visualize the new Earth. It's like I got it in my heart, because I feel like I actually experienced the new Earth, and I now can visualize what it feels like to be in a space of loving beings that are not fear-based, that are not afraid, and that are kind to each other. And you know, and it just seemed to help me get there, have an idea and a vision, and that's what you know what I mean. I feel like I can now get it. you know. So
And it gives you a lot more tools in the tool shed, just like we talked about earlier with the planetary, with the stone layouts that you have from level 4.
yes,
So expansive and so opening to give to people. You know, it's just truly a gift
yes.
that you have in your hands now with what
We,
you've learned.
we love doing stone layouts on our friends and family. We really, and they enjoy it too. They're surprised at how powerful it is. So, yeah, it's pretty wonderful. So absolutely, we do use universal white tone healing every day. We do. It's part of our everyday life. We feel like it's really, really changed us. Yeah. I will tell you a positive thing that happened. My daughter was pregnant, and when we come to be taught by you, and when we came back, she was actually spotting. And the very first day, I did stone layout and healing on her. And from that day forward, she stopped bleeding. And that was a huge testimony. And her pregnancy's been fine ever since. She's not had any spotting. And she had spotted for a good 4 weeks prior to that.
Ooh. Now, when is the baby due?
In August.
Oh, in August. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, white time is not, it's very, very, very powerful, but it's also very, very gentle. And I think one of the most beautiful things about it is that you never do anything wrong with it. You know,
That's right.
you can never hurt anybody, and you can never pick up anything bad from one person to another.
Right.
It's always, always positive. So that's a real statement right there as to the positive factor of it with a little baby.
Yeah.
So
And,
any
So
last comments?
we just loved having you as a teacher. You're very
Absolutely.
kind, and you just made us feel really comfortable, and that we couldn't do anything wrong, and that we were going to bring our own personalities and traits to the table, and that certainly has been the case. And it helps, because this is not a universal white time healing is not known a lot about, especially on the East Coast, and so we felt like we had a soft place to land with you, and you did a really good job of helping us feel secure in what we're doing now. So we love
Thank you
you,
very
Sally.
much. Well, I love you too. And, you know, it's the more of us that are out there holding on this energy, the more of us are really helping the earth expand and